Today is going to be everything you need to know if you're planning on visiting Lido Beach. And to be honest with you, it is kind of one of the main two attractions on Lido Key. So we'll end up kind of covering most of what Lido Key has to offer as well. And make sure you stay tuned to the end. I'm going to talk about a bonus tip of a cool tiki bar and a fifth floor restaurant. So first, I just kind of talk about in general scope of where we are. So Lido Beach is one of the main barrier islands off the coast of Florida. So it's about an hour south of Tampa. So Lido Key is right here, about an hour south of Tampa. It's also about 15 minutes from Sarasota Airport. So as we scroll in here, again, this is Lido Beach. It is north of Siesta Key. So here's Siesta Key here. Then you have Longboat Key, and then you have Anna Maria Island. So Longboat Key is a second home community. Probably won't do too much visiting there, but for those that might want to see Lido Key and some other beaches, I would recommend Anna Maria Island and Siesta Key as well. And I'll be posting videos to those. So the first thing I want to talk about is how do you get onto the island? And there's two ways. One's the John Ringling Bridge, which would bring you in through here from downtown Sarasota. And the other is the John Ringling Parkway, which would bring you in from the north side on Longboat Key. Okay, so there's two main areas or entrances to Lido Beach. Okay, Lido Beach is this whole side here. So the first is a very small parking lot. There's no restrooms or anything here. There's just one shower. So this is a great place to park if you just want to come for a half hour. Maybe just grab a sunset or dip your toes in the water. Um, the nice thing about parking on this side or on the street here. Is you are walking distance and a little bit closer to St. Armands Circle. Okay, St. Armands Circle is about 135 restaurants, dining, boutique shops. You pretty much have to go through it if you come over the John Ringling Bridge. I mean, there's a little shortcut, but I recommend going through it just to see what they have to check out. So that's the benefit of parking down here. But again, there's no restaurants, there's no restrooms. So I recommend going just a couple minutes south, and you will find yourself right here at the free public parking of Lido Beach. So in season, you're definitely going to want to get there by 9 o'clock if you want to not have to park on the street, but even parking on the street is free. And there's plenty of different access points. You can see all of these trails right off of the public parking, or if you park on the street, you can see there's these access ways here. Um, so if you are not driving, there's a couple other ways to get in. There is a free open air trolley that takes you from downtown Sarasota and it has a couple stops before it gets to the beach. There is also VO scooters, which are those where you take your phone, you scan the app, and you can kind of get around by the minute. And then Sarasota County also has what's called the Breeze on Demand. It's essentially like Uber, except it's run by Sarasota County. It's very, very inexpensive. Last time we took it, it was only $4 to $5 for the whole group, or it might have been per person. So I'll post a little fact sheet on that. Um, so we'll talk about parking, we'll talk about restrooms. So here at the Lido Beach Pavilion, you do have men's and women's restrooms, and you also have a family restroom as well. Inside the bathrooms, you do have changing area as well. So if you're looking to go out on the town after, you will have a spot to take a shower and also um, have a room for changing, so you're not changing in a stall. So inside the pavilion, there's a grab and go type place, chicken fingers, burgers, dogs, lobster rolls, pretty reasonably priced as far as I'm concerned. 11, $12. Lobster rolls like 22, $23. Um, and then on the right side of the pavilion is the bar. The nice thing about the bar, it's just a small little place. There's no seating or anything. Everything's to go, so you can bring it right on the beach. Um, is wine, beer, mixed drinks, and frozen drinks as well. So definitely recommend stopping there. And then new in 2025 is an ice cream bar. So that's pretty cool. That was a nice addition to see. So there's tons of shaded area here to eat. And because of the hurricane that we just went through, it actually cleared out all the sand underneath these trees. So you've got some great views. And obviously with this being a west facing beach, you have absolutely amazing, amazing sunsets. So to the right here, you will see the Lido Beach Pool and Pavilion. I don't know, why you'd go here. I mean, it's only $2 or $3 for the day, but you have this beautiful beach here. So maybe if you're scared of what's in the water, you could pop into the beach if you're looking to cool off. Um, So I told you I'd give you a little bonus tip, and here it is. So right next door is Lido Beach Resort. So you can obviously just walk over here and walk through the front door. I don't know what they pump into the air of this resort, but it smells absolutely fantastic. So I do recommend going through the front. But you could valet for $1 if you're coming from St. Armands Circle, and you can walk up to the fifth floor, which is Drift Kitchen and Bar. It's a dinner only, so make sure you get reservations or definitely don't do what I did, which is show up for lunch and be disappointed. But fifth floor, great views. But also they have a great tiki bar down here, which is open to the public as well. So you could walk in the back door here, or you could come in through the front. So that's a nice little bonus tip, not super obvious, and it's a great way to grab a cocktail before heading out to dinner. Now, since we're on the southern end of Lido Key here, I would also want to point out Ted Sperling Park. This is a great spot for kayak tours. There's 4 or 5 different companies. They're all fantastic. My family and I did it. I think it was a 60 or 90-minute trip. We saw dolphins multiple times. The water's only, anywhere from a foot to 3 feet deep in most spots. Very, very clear. You can see all kinds of wildlife. You'll see birds. And our tour guide was really awesome. So I would highly recommend getting that scheduled as well. One other thing I wanted to point out on the beach, let's see if you can see it here. Actually, this is it here. There's a bunch of chairs. You can rent umbrellas and chairs. I believe it's $14 for umbrellas and $16 for chairs, or vice versa. And there's a gentleman that'll bring it out, drill the sand for you, put the umbrella in, and then when you're ready to leave, he'll take everything for you. So nice little bonus. So when you're leaving, I definitely recommend, or when you're arriving, if you want to stop in St. Armands Circle, you're pretty much going to have to go through there on your way out anyway. So St. Armands Circle, I'm going to do a full video on this, but St. Armands Circle is 135 different restaurants, boutiques, dining areas. There's Ben and Jerry's. There's all kinds of restaurants from Spanish to um, seafood to Mediterranean to Italian. So I promise you, you will find what you're looking for. If you're with kids, there's something called Arcade Monsters. It's $20. All you can play arcades for the day. So great spot for the kids. And then Daiquiri Deck as well is something I recommend. They have a great happy hour special and a refillable koozie for like $10. So if you're here for the week, definitely grab one of those koozies. And we love getting it refilled and checking out the sunset at night. Last thing I'll mention as you head out over the John Ringling Bridge is to definitely stop at Marina Jack's. Again, this is also $1 valet. You could park in here, or it's free parking in here. So Marina Jack's has 2 restaurants. One's a little bit fancier, white tablecloth type service, and then you also have your patio dining here with live music. So definitely check that out. They do have boat rentals over here at the Suntex Boat Club. My family and I rented a boat with a slide off the back, which was really cool. Over here, you have the brand new Bayfront Park, which has a little splash pad for the kids. And then you have O'Leary's Tiki Bar as well. So it says temporarily closed. Definitely took a hit from the hurricane. I was there last week. I did see a lot of picnic tables set up. So I'm hopeful that they will be opening any minute now. But definitely stop and walk around the walking paths here, and you'll see some multi-million-dollar boats parked here at Marina Jacks as well. Um, so just to let you know, there is a downtown Sarasota area. Just type in Main Street on your GPS. It's not obvious. It's not this Gulfstream Ave, which is the closest to the ocean. You have to go back a couple streets to get to it, but there's some another whole section of restaurants and ice cream shops and stuff there. So hope this helps. As you probably know, I am a realtor helping those looking to buy and sell or invest in Sarasota, Manatee County, and Lakewood Ranch. So feel free to connect with me if you have any questions. I love chatting with you all.